Dear friends of the Marist district of West Africa, first of all, I want to send you a word of thanks for your contribution to the Marist mission in each one of the countries where you are present. And also a word of encouragement because of the meeting that you are having these days, reflecting together and sharing about the role of the laity in our church and in our society. 200 of years ago, as you know, the Marist Institute was founded. 1 year before, in 1816, Father Champagne, with other priests, they went to Fourbière in Lyon, France, to promise that they will build a society, the Society of Mary, to renew the church and to make a difference in our world. That is still very relevant today. We are following this first Marist that met 200 of years ago, and we want to renew the church and to make a difference in our world. Their dream was very big, and they imagined the Society of Mary as a big tree with many branches. Mary's fathers, Mary's brothers, Mary's sisters, and also Mary's laity. 4 branches for this big tree. At that moment, 200 of years ago, was not possible to realize this dream. And only the Mary's fathers and the Mary's brothers started, later the Mary's sisters, but not Mary's laity. But now, at this moment of our history, given the reality of the church, given the reality of the Marist Institute, we think that this is the right moment to give more preeminence to the Marist laity. So really, you are invited to be part of this big movement around the Marist Institute of lay people who feel called to live their own vocation as Christians, but as Marist also. Is living their own Christian vocation with the Marist flavor. I think that especially the invitation is to take up your role, your mission as baptized people in the church. It's not about creating associations, societies, whatever. It's especially about taking your responsibility as Christians in the church. So what would be the main axis of our Christian life? I think that they are well represented by the 3 years that we established to prepare the celebration of the bicentenary of the Marist Institute. And we established the Montagne year, that is about mission, our mission in the church, in the society. It was about Fourbière, that is the community aspect of our lives, and La Vala, that is about our spirituality, the roots of our life and our commitment. So really, Montagne, talking about our commitment, about serving. Our life as Christians is a life of service. And our vocation is to serve children and young people, especially those who are most in need, those who are at the peripheries in our societies. Fourbière is about community, and this is another very important aspect of our Christian life, and also as Marist. The community dimension of our lives, strengthening our living together, sharing our lives, sharing our faith also, praying together, supporting one another. And Avala talks about the mystical dimension of our lives, talks about spirituality, about our way of being. So mission, community, spirituality. May these days together, sharing one with another, be for each one of you really an opportunity to continue to grow as Christians and also as Marists, discovering together the many possibilities that are open in front of you and waiting for your commitment, waiting for your implication in this Marist mission, Marist community, Marist spirituality. Thank you again for your commitment, for your service to the Marist mission, and may Mary, our good mother, be during these days your inspiration and your blessing. Thank you very much.